If you have money sitting in your savings account right now, I need to tell you something that might shock you. Your money is literally losing value every single day, and your bank is not going to warn you about it. In fact, they are counting on you not knowing this truth because it's how they make billions while you get poorer. Here's what's really happening. The average savings account in 2025 pays about 0.45% interest per year. That sounds like free money, right? Wrong. Inflation in 2025 is running at approximately 3.2%. This means while your bank gives you 45 cents for every $100 you save, the cost of everything you buy goes up by $3.20. You're losing almost 3% of your purchasing power every year just by being responsible and saving money. Let's put this in real numbers. If you have $10,000 in a typical savings account earning 0.45% interest, after 1 year you'll have $10,045. But because of inflation, you'll need $10,320 to buy the same things you could buy today. You've effectively lost $275 in purchasing power, even though your account balance went up. This is called the inflation tax, and it's the most devastating wealth killer that nobody talks about. Your bank loves this arrangement because they take your money, pay you almost nothing, then lend it out at much higher rates. They might pay you 0.45% on your savings but charge someone else 7% for a personal loan using your money. They're making a 6.5% profit margin on your cash while you lose money to inflation. But here's what you can do about it. First, keep your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. These accounts currently pay between 4 and 5.5% interest, which actually beats inflation. Banks like Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, and Capital One 360 offer these rates with no minimum balance requirements. This simple switch could earn you an extra $400 to $500 per year on a $10,000 balance. For money you won't need for at least a year, consider Treasury bills or CDs. 6-month Treasury bills are currently yielding around 4.8%, and they're backed by the full faith and credit of the US government. That's safer than any bank account and pays 10 times more than traditional savings. You can buy these directly from the Treasury at Treasury Direct, Gov with no fees. If you're comfortable with some risk and have money you won't need for several years, index funds historically beat inflation by a wide margin. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annual returns over the past century. Even conservative bond index funds typically yield 4 to 6% annually. Just remember, these investments can go down in value, so never invest money you might need within the next few years. Here's your action plan. First, calculate how much you're losing to inflation right now. Take your current savings balance, multiply by 0.0045 to get your annual interest, then multiply your balance by 0.032 to see your inflation loss. The difference is what you're losing every year. Second, move your emergency fund to a high-yield savings account this week. Third, consider Treasury bills for money you won't need for 6 months to a year. Fourth, research index fund investing for longer-term wealth building. The biggest mistake people make is thinking that saving money in a traditional bank account is safe. It's not safe from inflation, and inflation is guaranteed. Your purchasing power will definitely decrease if you do nothing. The real risk is not taking action to protect your money from this hidden wealth destroyer. Your bank won't tell you this because they profit from your financial ignorance, but now you know the truth. Your savings account isn't protecting your money, it's slowly stealing it through the inflation tax. Remember, this isn't financial advice, it's education. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Let me know in the comments what percentage of your money is currently sitting in traditional savings accounts. And hit subscribe for more financial truths they don't want you to know. What other money myths or financial traps do you want exposed in future videos? Drop your ideas below.